Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pixel Brothers Minecraft server. I know it's been a little while, a couple days since the last tour, but I figured I would wait around and let a couple more things get built to show you guys before I re-showcase the server. So today I will be showing you the improvements that we've made over the past couple of days. Alright, well, as you can see, this is a good bit different than the last time we saw it. There is a bit of a glass building here with a nice sphere, not something you often see in Minecraft attached to it. Mike is setting this up. This is actually an energy generation machine of some sort. It's working with draconic infusion, and I think that's what it's called. Oh, draconic evolution, excuse me. And is creating some of our energy for us. That's what this tesseract is doing here, is channeling the energy from the sphere from draconic evolution into, well, wherever it needs to go, I guess. The ether, maybe. And the second thing, perhaps the most obvious thing that we'll see in today's tour, is this nice skyscraper-esque building, which is housing our computer equipment currently. While the computer doesn't look super cool, it's actually got a lot of usage. It stores just about everything. It's like a gargantuan chest here. But we are currently running out of space, as you can see by the fact that we only have 4 of our, quite a few, 20 available drives still open for storage. But anyway, we are using the computer to store things and to take care of all of our various machines, such as the redstone furnace and the alloy smelter here. Some of them are modded. Actually, most of these machines are based in mods, but they do a lot of the same things that you would see in vanilla Minecraft, just a little differently. So like a redstone furnace, for example, is used to cook things just like a regular furnace, but it uses electricity, energy, instead of coal or something like that. And the rest of these floors are unfortunately empty, but I'm sure they will be filled up sooner rather than later. Maya's rings over there are currently being inhabited by a couple monsters, as we can see. Next thing I want to show you guys is this nice cube thing. Basically, this is a reactor, and what this is doing for us is once again generating energy. It's got lots of nice Ender IO. I think it's Ender IO anyway. Resonant Ender, that's what it's called. Liquid in it that is helping to cool the core that you can just kind of see there through the gap in the Resonant Ender. But essentially this is helping to provide us with our mini energy needs, such as the power for the computer and the power for what the computer needs to be able to do, such as make things. That's what these electrical or molecular assemblers are for. And down here we have a bit of a witchery, bastion of witchery. Shivo's started up a new area underneath the tower. This is one of the newer things that's gotten built recently in order to start working on witchery things. So we will see if anything interesting comes of that. Obviously, we have a wither skeleton skull here, and we have actually gone and fought the wither more than once for nether stars. So people are getting on in the difficulty of their mods, and a number of mods, when you get towards the middle/end of them, require nether stars, which only wither drop, I guess. And over here we have Maya's Thaumcraft setup. Honestly, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I haven't really messed too much with mods, but it seems fairly impressive from what I can tell. I do remember this thing. It's an altar for creating the special things you need for Thaumcraft, and that's why he's got all these monster skulls set up, I assume. I'm sure they all have some purpose. Well, these might not, because is Armaya's head. These might not. They might just be for decoration. And finally, for Armaya's stuff, here's the infernal furnace, which is doing some sort of baking. I think he told me earlier that I could throw things into the top of the furnace and get them to cook, and I assume that's what those chests and the dispenser here are for, but I haven't messed too much with that. So the next thing I want to show you guys is actually over there in the distance. I'm sure you guys were wondering what this is for. It's a wonderfully colorful building. And the fact of the matter is that it doesn't actually have a use yet. Yes, that's right. I was the person who designed this building, and I haven't actually come up with a good purpose for it yet. I'm thinking about using it for genetics. It feels like a fairly genetics-y building. That's the genetics mod. But I haven't actually nailed that down yet. So we will just see what actually becomes of this. Other things that I wanted to show you guys include the village over here. Now, I realize that this doesn't look any different from the last time that we were here, but you might be wondering, well, obviously, here's an iron golem, but the village seems to be pretty lacking in those iron golem guys that are often so near villages. So where exactly are they going? Well, we discovered yesterday that the iron golems are actually just sitting down here at the bottom of the lake for some reason. They can't seem to stay on the platforms. So there's actually quite a few of them just around down there. Oh, there was glass there. And that seems to be where the protectors of this village have been going. So that's kind of funny. Another thing that someone has made, I think it was Mike, is actually this sheep farm. Oh, see, that guy's got a hat. And supposedly it works where, supposedly this essentially allows you to feed the sheep and create and kill the sheep for food and or wool. As you can see, he's got a slaughterhouse over here, so from what I understand, he's been stealing from my wheat farm, although he has his own little selection there. Another neat thing that's been going on is Mike's been working on his various worlds, so I'll show one of those in particular to you now. You might remember that I said we'd been fighting the Wither here recently. And this is the world that we've been on. It's actually quite impressive, I think, with the way the sky looks. You can kind of see it through this little opening here, but essentially this is a giant cave, and for some reason the sky is purple. From what I gather, Mike actually set that up, but it's still really crazy looking. I don't know what to expect from a giant cave, but it's certainly not purple sky in the distance, so take that as you will. But yes, here is where we've made something of a little arena in order to fight the Wither. We've had most everybody on the server get on and try to fight it once or twice, so it's gotten a couple people, but most of the deaths during Wither fights have actually been from people killing other people on accident. Our weapons are just too powerful to even occasionally hit one another. So that's the end of today's tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully there will be more to show you guys here in the near future. But regardless, I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.